Okay, so people of YouTube, this is Cheyenne's baking show. Prepare 3 6-inch or 2 9-inch cake pans by spraying the sides.
Okay, so 3 6 or 2. That's what was 3. They did 6. We only have that, and you can look on the bottom if you're unsure of the size. I think that's the total.
No.
I can get them prepared. I know how to prepare them. They need to be floured too, correct?
It just says that spray the sides with cooking spray and fit the bottoms with a wax paper or parchment cake circle. So you powder the sides or spray the sides or butter the sides or whatever.
I usually grease them and powder them, but they're telling you to use parchment paper.
Well, you grease and powder the sides and then use parchment paper at the bottom.
I just do the whole thing.
Place all of the dry ingredients into a bowl of a stand mixer.
We don't have one. You're gonna be the mixer.
Okay, so people of YouTube, this is Cheyenne's baking show. We're trying to make a birthday cake for Selena, and I'm making a vegan chocolate Oreo cake. And
Oh, this is vegan?
there's no egg or milk because he gets diarrhea from it.
No wonder they don't want me to boil the bottom. So what does it say?
Stir on low for 30 seconds to combine.
Okay, wait a minute. No, you're not going to be using that. Oh, Lord. Just hang on a second,
Oh
please.
Lord. I gotta combine the dry ingredients and mix them real quick and then pour the wet. We'll then add the vegetable oil,
You
vinegar.
don't ever
vanilla.
stir anything like that with a spoon, Shirley. You know where the mixer is?
No.
Neither do I. I just don't know where it is. But we gotta find it. The dry ingredients you can do with the whisk. This you gotta do by hand.
Add the vegetable oil, the vinegar, vanilla, and water. Vinegar stinks.
Yes, it does. I gotta explain what you're doing.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just pouring in the ingredients.
Well, you gotta tell them each thing that you're doing.
I got some vanilla up in here.
How much?
I don't know. They want the recipe. I can link it. I think this is water.
We've got the shaky shakes.
I know, and I got grandpa shakes over here. And Handsome is Weasley. And he's over there with his big owl eyes, just looking like I'm crazy. Okay, so then mix on low until combined.
Okay, well, I got the mixer there.
People, I'm dangerous with this thing.
Yep. I'm sorry. She doesn't really know how to do. Don't turn it on. Never turn it on until you have
You
it
have
in
it
there.
in there and then you turn it on, but
On
still.
low.
Now it says to pour into prepared cake pans no more than 2/3 full and bake for 35 to 40 minutes until a wooden toothpick and slowly
Alright.
comes out.
Hang on a second. Don't do it.
Here's our batter. And we're gonna put it in there. Now I am opening Oreos and taking the cream out of the center so I can put them in the food processor and then process them until they're a fine powder. And you know, I'm one of those people who hates the cream in the Oreo.
What?
I don't like Oreo cream.
That's blasphemy, isn't it, Teddy?
Well, that's what Miss April was saying.
Huh?
That one day when we were all like time.
Yeah.
Because they all like double stuffed, and like, that's just off-putting to me. Like, just look at that. It's just, no. Nope.
I don't know.
I'm not very good at cooking or baking. I've been trying to do it a little bit more because my mouth cells haven't been as picky about the foods I'm around, airborne wise. Cooking the part is fun, but not sure how I feel about baking. And I always skip steps is my problem. Because I don't read the directions in advance. Like with my eggplant sloppy joes. I tried to make that a few days ago. And I didn't read it, and so it didn't turn out the right texture, but people still said it tasted good. But I'm never making that again. That was pain. Because the eggplant seeds just got everywhere, literally. Like, there's some on my bathroom floor still. I don't even know how they got there. So, Mama has been trying to find a dress for the wedding.
I don't even want to talk about that. That is a sore subject. I made me want to cry. And you could care less. That's
I'm at the point now where everyone just come naked. I'm about over it. I thought the dress you tried on last night, that was very flattering. That's your cut. Colors are burgundy, navy, and a, like blushy pink color. Well, my maid of honor and his best man, who's a girl, they're in navy. And I had our flower girl in burgundy and pink and navy combined, because it was a patterned dress.
I know your hands are dirty, but can you just hold that for 1 second?
Other two nieces, one is going to be the ring bearer. We don't have any boys. They're going to be in the blush pink color. So, because of that, I thought the mother of the bride should wear burgundy, because everyone else was in the other colors.
And burgundy
It's my mom's favorite color to begin with. And Selena is going to be in navy.
The problem is that your mother, I guess, just doesn't look good in dresses. I don't. Why are you doing it that way? That is not the way to do it, babe. I did not even realize you were doing that.
What?
Would you like me to show you how to do that?
I probably should have used a knife.
You're funny.
Now we're doing the frosting.
Cheyenne, you gotta open it.
I am. It's
Oh my gosh, hurry. It's funny. You shouldn't be videoing this. We definitely are not the ones to watch on baking.
So the icing recipe, we use 6 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of coconut milk, 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then the Oreo crumbs.
And 2 cups of vegan butter.
And 2 cups of the vegan Earth Balance butter sticks. Now you want the sticks for this particular baking. The margarine kind is good for everything else.
How do you want me to do this?
I don't know, they did little like rosettes and then...
You ain't getting a rosette out of me.
I just wanted to say that I tried really hard on this cake and it broke into 3 pieces.
I think it's way more than 3 pieces. It's a mess.
Oh goodness, it really did.
Yeah. So
We'll have to try again.
Forget that tutorial, and that's what not to do.
Cheyenne's baking. No.
Here, lift it up.
There's the big.
I'm sorry, Cheyenne. I mean,
Yeah, it's like super moist, so that's probably why
All
it
right.
started falling apart on you.
all right, we're gonna sing happy birthday.
This smells great.
Who's starting?
You-
Do I go?
A 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3.
I should have FaceTimed Danae because she would like to sing happy birthday.
Okay.
But happy,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, dear Silvino. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
There's no candle.
Well, for obvious reasons.
Nailed it. Now it's time for presents. Did you hear me in the middle of the night?
Yes.
Sabino!
I didn't hear you. I heard you moving around in the middle of the night.
You didn't hear the alarm go off on that stupid thing that one quit?
No.
Did you hear my work phone going off this morning?
No.
I was watching a concert at like 3 in the morning.
Why? Why would you watch that concert 3 in the morning?
Because I was upset. And I'm like,
Well, might as well just join the concert.
You were up sick at 3?
from 2 to 4, I was up, yes.
Oh, snap. I like it. It's really light, actually.
It's the lightest one on the market, actually. It's in the top 5 lightest ones.
Like, it's lighter than the one I have now, and it's like smaller. The one I have now is smaller, and this is like twice the size.
I want to say it's either 3.5 to 4 or 4 pounds or something.
Ooh, I like it. Well, thank you, Shy.
Oh. Gonna wait a little bit more after you get the plugs in.
Well, of course.
I am a glutton. A stupid glutton. I've been in a reaction that I just got out of for the last 4 hours. Took a lot of extra med doses, but we got it under control. My blood pressure is back to normal, but I try to eat some cookies, and usually those cookies, they vent out most of it, but this time I ate too many in one span, and yeah, it didn't work out for me at all. I ate multiple cookies, and then like I just felt the waves of a mast cell reaction coming on, where you're like heating up from the inside out, and I get this burning down my arms, and then it's just game on. And then my blood pressure's up, and my pulse is up, and everything just sucks, and I'm heaving and running to the restroom, and just not. I'm a glutton, and it's my fault. I should have known better. It's just very difficult when you're so hungry, and then you get one taste, and then you kind of just want to go overboard. And I mean, I can only eat a couple things. I had like 2 Save Cookie brands, and then a cupcake, and I can eat Papa John's pizza, but only the dough and the sauce. I can't handle any toppings. And those are the things that I've found that vent out the most, but this time the reaction hit me before I had a chance to vent out. I have a migraine now. I'm just going to hit the hay. Today is the morning after my gluttony. Now that I'm eating a few things and it's not causing me to spike a fever and sending me into like an MAS HLH crisis, it's been difficult not to eat a couple bites of things. And then I've had 2 occasions now where I go a bit more than a couple bites and it doesn't vent, or it does vent but just not quick enough, and then it's not done me well.
Good morning.
How was your birthday?
It was good. Not in the hospital. Well, actually, I guess it was in the hospital because I worked, but it wasn't in the hospital for you.
The curse of September.
So maybe that's the loophole in the curse.
What?
If I work at the hospital during my birthday, you won't be in the hospital.
Just tell them don't eat the whole thing in 25 minutes.
It's always people are always looking for safe food suggestions. So, from a mast cell standpoint, now this doesn't mean obstruction-related problems, but I understand not everyone has my kind of obstruction-related problems. But this was recommended on one of the mast cell forums. It's the brand Sweet Lauren, and it is a vegan cookie with gluten-free flour blend, cane sugar, chocolate chunks, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, filtered water, molasses, vanilla, sea salt, and baking soda. I've only tried the chocolate chip, but they have various other flavors. Those have better wholesome ingredients than if you were to do Chips Ahoy. But with myself, sometimes it is the weird things that are processed junk that works the best, I guess, because our bodies cannot recognize them as food-like ingredients. And then the cookies that were safe from last night. Enjoy Life. It is an allergy-friendly brand. They make a lot of various products, but this is the only one that I've tried because it is chewy, soft-baked cookies, and that is better for my GI tract as far as processing things.
Basically, don't read too much into it. You just
Yeah.
gotta try it and see, because it's the things that don't
Yeah.
make any sense that
Like,
seem to work.
also, like, I can't do rice. Just, I react to it every time we try rice. But Rice Krispie treats in moderation, I can do that.
That's key, moderation.
And surprisingly, you would think Rice Krispie treats do not vent out for people with motility issues. They do not vent out of your peg, but that is not the case. These vent beautifully. For my GI bleeding and obstructions and such, my safest foods used to be what, zucchini and potatoes and
Hi.
what was I gonna say? But now I can't tolerate any of that stuff. It's like your body goes through cycles where it may want pure whole foods, and then you go react to everything processed, or vice versa, where you react to all the whole foods that are actually bring you some nutritional benefits, but then you can tolerate processed junk. Another safe one for me is Publix cupcakes.
I would say that's
without
probably the
processing.
safest.
Yes, and that's very strange because it even has dairy in it. Those are the only foods that I really eat. It's Publix cupcakes, those 2 brands of cookies, and some pizza dough. Everything else has not worked. This concludes Cheyenne's baking show, because this was the vlog where I made Sophia's birthday cake. And then my little dissertation on MCAS safe